that V name. Is there any difference relating to your chest pre-op and post-op? No. I don't feel like I have boobs or anything like that. I don't have, he mentions dreams. I mean, I have dreams where I'm a girl. So I don't, to have a dream where I have, an elephant nose wouldn't even be that weird, you know what I mean? Because dreams are just crazy, so yeah, I don't have, like, this feeling like I'm missing something, or, like, I used to have something and now I don't. Like, it's not like when, you hear the military stories of the guy who gets his arm chopped off and then he's got an itch on his finger that he just can't itch because he literally doesn't have fingers. He's got, like, phantom arm. It's not like that. It's not like that. Brian Kingley, what's your workout routine? I'll have to make another video for that one, man. 12 Jack 45. He said I'm 12. My chest is starting to grow. Any tips of how I can bind without a binder and how I can make them stop growing? He's pre-everything. So I'm going to put a link below of how you can maneuver without binding from my clothing company's blog. You can check that out. I'll put the link below. Otherwise, you got to try to talk to your parents and try to get you on some hormone blockers. That's going to be the best thing that prevents your breasts from growing and you getting your period in a year or so if you haven't gotten it already. Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be the only route. Otherwise, you could just check out the blog and see if there's anything in there that could be helpful for you. He's got some more questions. So, are you happy with how your nipples look? Would you want them to look differently? And I think they look great. Personally, I think they look on point. What did your top surgery cost? How did I get that money? It cost $5,700. I'm pretty sure you guys all know how I got that money. I started my clothing company, 0.5cc, duh. And how long did it take to completely heal? I always say a full year. 1 entire year to be completely 100% healed, ready to go out in the sun, ready to move around, do whatever you need to do. I would say a full year, for sure. Boomachimp. Do you ever miss the sensation of your partner playing with your pre-op chest? And how is that sensation now compared to before? So I was super dysphoric, so my partner didn't touch my chest. But I will say that there is a sexual arousal when you touch a nipple, right? Now there's nothing there. Can't really even feel my nipple, actually. The way I describe it is as if you have, it's like if there was a piece of something on top of you and then you rub that. It's like you could feel it underneath, but you can't feel the top. That's how it feels. So there's no sexual sensation there. J-Cot, was it really expensive? It's only gone up, so yeah, it's expensive. $5,700. Dr. Garamoni's now, I think, $5,900, if not more. So yeah. Dirtbag. Sorry. Your scar regimen, yours are barely noticeable. Thank you. Like I said, I'm gonna make another video going over that stuff. Were you at all scared or worried before or leading up to the surgery? I was terrified. Y'all can go back in my videos. I was really scared of going under. I've never been in surgery prior to this, and I was just really scared of going asleep and waking up in the middle of it, or like that freaking movie where the guy wakes up and like he can't tell anyone he's awake, or just not waking up at all after. I'm kind of like a super scaredy cat when it comes to death and stuff, so I was pretty terrified. Epic crazy fun. That sounds like a good time. Do your nipples still have sensation? And explain if that's a different sensation. I think I just hit that one. Again, there's no sexual sensation. It feels like just kind of like, you're touching your arm or something like that. Lesby vids. Why do you choose double incision instead of other options like keyhole? What are the pros and cons for mastectomy, keyhole, periola, etc.? Again, if you have a really small chest already, I say go for keyhole. If you have a small chest with smaller nipples, I say go for keyhole. I know some doctors can make your nipples a little bit smaller, not drastically, but they can go down, like maybe we'll say 25% a little bit. But again, if you have a great chest and you're kind of one of those guys who could almost just not bind completely, or almost like take your shirt off and maybe get away with it, then I think keyhole's the way to go for sure. Jason Lane. What's up, Jason? I'm hoping to have surgery in June. I'm going to do everything possible between now and then to build as much muscle in my chest. How long should I wait after surgery before going back to working my chest out? Also, I plan on camping 10 to 12 weeks post-op. Do you think you'll have a hard time with that? Any and all advice is super appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, first question, how long should you wait before going back to working out? Again, I think at least 2 months before you get back in the gym. If you want to, and then I think you should go light. But I mean, if I was to tell anyone, again, like your doctor is going to tell you this, 8 weeks, easy, before you should be doing, lifting, anything super strenuous, just at all. I mean, it's a big surgery, and it's a lot of your movement and your mobility. So if you want to have nice, small scars, you need to be aware of your movement. If you don't really care about the scars, then that's where you can have some more leeway. Can he go camping 10 to 12 weeks? I mean, if it's 12 weeks, now we're talking 3 months post-op, I think you could. I think you're going to have some trouble with your backpack on your chest. Damn. I think that's going to hurt you after a little bit. I think it's going to rub on your nipples, it's going to run on your incisions, and although they're going to be healed, they're going to be raw still. So maybe if you can figure out other ways of carrying things. I'm not really sure. I'm not a huge camper, although I love the outdoors. I'm more of a hiker. I don't usually spend the night. I think if you have some friends who help you out, you could be good. But otherwise, I would just really worry about that backpack over your chest, for sure. Alright guys, last one for this video, then I'm gonna have to make another video. This is awesome that I got all these questions. Ben, what's up, Ben? What was your aftercare regimen for the first 4 weeks? Is there anything you wish you knew that you didn't at the time of the surgery or recovery? That's a good one. So the first question, what did I do in my scar treatment? That'll be another video. But what do I wish that I had known now that I didn't know then? Just how uncomfortable it's gonna be. When I was wrapped, it was super uncomfortable. Couldn't sleep, couldn't relax, couldn't get comfy. You're like this, your back hurts, you just wanna go like this, and you can't. I think that would be the one thing. If I knew how many pillows I would need to sleep, if I knew that I was gonna be sleeping on my side for the first 3 to 4 months, that's the main thing I think, for sure. Oh, and a shower head, which I'll put a link to. Do it yourself, how to put in a shower head, like $12 from Walmart. That would be definitely the other thing. So, alright guys, if I didn't get to your question, I will in the next video. I gotta go to work. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Peace. From Morgo. Do you ever feel any regret or empty, so to speak?